There's a reason Disney can make you feel like you've escaped, even if you're just sitting at home. And today, we're tapping into that feeling. Because if you've ever wished you could just pause life for a moment, Disney already built a place for that. So wherever you are, imagine this. It's 5 o'clock somewhere in Disney. Hello, and welcome back to Jacob's Guest Lounge. Stories behind the magic of Disney. Within every memory, there is magic.
Now, I'll be honest, this episode was inspired by that classic idea from Alan Jackson and Jimmy Buffett. You know, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and that laid back escape feeling you get from Margaritaville. All of that got me thinking, what would that feel like, but in a Disney way? The place where the music is playing, the atmosphere is just right, and for a little while, you can escape from everything else. Kind of like that feeling when you get walking down Main Street or hearing your favorite Disney song at just the right moment. Or perhaps when you're done from working a day job and you decide you want to crank up a good Disney movie with yourself or your family, friends. This episode isn't just about one movie or one character. It's about the vibe. The moments in Disney that feel relaxing, fun, and just timeless. When you think about Disney, there are those high energy moments, but there are also those slower, peaceful moments that just hit differently. Like watching the sunset in a Disney park, or hearing music that instantly puts you at ease. For everyone listening right now, what's a Disney moment that instantly helps you relax or escape? Think about it. What scene or memory just puts you at ease? And a big part of that feeling is the music. Disney has this way of creating songs that don't just tell a story, but they create a mood. Songs that make you feel like you're somewhere else entirely. For example, one of the songs that transports me away from the real world's harsh realities at times is A Whole New World. Yeah, I love that song because I can literally feel like when I'm listening to it and I'm running away from my troubles, I just hop on the magic carpet in my mind and fly away from it all. In fact, I find it very ironic how there's that scene in Aladdin where he's talking to Jasmine about offering a ride on the magic carpet, and he mentions exactly that same line while saying about seeing the world. Because after all, those songs don't just stay in the movie, they stay with you. Let me ask you all this. What Disney song instantly transports you somewhere else? Is there one that just changes your whole mood the moment you hear it? Or is there any that happen to just always make you feel good and it's like no matter where you are in the world, you can't help but use that song as your go-to playlist? I also want to ask you this. If Disney had an actual lounge, what would it feel like? Would it be tropical, feel like Adventureland, have live music, or mocktails inspired by your favorite characters? Honestly, if it was me, it would be a mix of everything. And I kind of find it ironic that I'm asking this question while I'm literally hosting this podcast, and the podcast name itself is The Guest Lounge. My Guest Lounge. If you were designing your own Disney lounge, what's the one thing you have to include? Is it the music, the setting, the drinks, or something totally unique? And if you can create your own Disney lounge, what would it look like?
All in all, this is the place where everything slows down for me.
Where you can enjoy the moment, take it all in, and just appreciate the magic. especially the kind of magic that every one of us can make for our own selves. My last question for everybody tuning in is this. If any one of you had to pick a Disney character that you could hang out with at your own lounge or just in general after a hard day's work, who would it be? For me, that's a kind of a tough question. I mean, for a long time, I never could figure out of the three amigos, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, who I liked the most. But it would be a little bit of somewhere between Donald or Goofy for me. Just because I know Donald has such a high comical attitude, despite being really angry all the time, but I just love that about him. He always makes me laugh. And I know that after a stressful day, he would be the perfect type of character that I could hang out with in a time like that. And same with Goofy, too. He always makes me laugh, too. But at the same time, he's more of an innocent, naive creature. But then again, nothing wrong with that. Just the type of innocence and a goofball in a nutshell that we all love to be in our own hearts.
We've got a poll up for this episode. What makes Disney your perfect escape? Go vote and tell me why.
Well, that wraps up this episode. If any of you that are new to this podcast enjoyed this episode, a quick 5-star rating on Spotify or Apple Podcasts really helps more Disney fans such as all of you find the show, and don't forget to follow as well so that everybody will not miss the next episode. Tune in next Tuesday for episode 10 because it is extra special. It's our season finale, and we're celebrating Teacher Appreciation Day with a very special guest who's an inspiring teacher you won't want to miss. Until next time, keep the magic alive, and I will see you all back here in the lounge.